The only independent team in our coverage, the Logan Chieftains, they're quite literally in a league of their own. Clark Wicks is here with me now. And Clark, do you think senior quarterback Brady Walsh will be enough for the Chieftains to bounce back from a lackluster 3-7 season?
While they did lose around 15 seniors, including 3-year starting lineman Corey Henthorn, Chieftain fans can remain calm as the Logan backfield will be tough to stop this season. According to head coach Billy Burke, Brady Walsh has improved tremendously after struggling during his first season under center. From his accuracy to his confidence in the pocket, Walsh is ready to lead this Logan team against some tough opponents. With Walsh at quarterback and Tyler Cummins and Preston Yates as his running backs, Logan should have no issue putting up points this season. That being said, the Chieftains did lose some receivers and defensive backs to graduation. But you know how it works, Joseph. It's all about the next man up. If those holes are filled, the Chieftains will be ready to turn it around after last year's disappointing season.
You know, although Logan, they'll be playing some tough teams like Dublin Jerome and Scioto, the games they have circled on their calendar include rival TVC teams like Athens and Meigs. So what's the Ohio going to look like this year?
Well, unlike the Chieftains, last year's top TVC-Ohio teams, Athens and Nelsonville-York, are both starting new quarterbacks. Both the Bulldogs and the Buckeyes assembled some dominant offenses last season as Athens quarterback Brendan Sano and Nelsonville-York running back Alex Mount shared the title of Offensive Player of the Year. While the departure of these offensive juggernauts will certainly be felt, some teams lost more than others. Losing players is a part of the game, Joseph. You know that. It's all about how you bounce back. But some shoes are big to fill. That being said, I'm interested in seeing how reigning Coach of the Year Rusty Richards handles NY's upcoming season.
Young kids, like you just mentioned, we had 3 kids in the backfield. But you know what? We also lost like 4 offensive linemen. And we had 13 seniors that not only were they good football players, they were leaders. So a lot of what we're worried about right now as coaching staff is who's going to lead.
Well, the Buckeyes, they'll definitely have a different look about them this year. And you know, Coach Richards, as you mentioned, the reigning Coach of the Year, we'll have to see what he can do in his second year at the helm at Nelsonville. But what are the other teams in the Ohio going to look like? I know a lot of players haven't graduated yet.
You're definitely right, Joey P. The TVC-Ohio is still loaded. Over in MacArthur, the Vinton County Vikings have 2 all-conference players in the backfield, with Nayland Yates at quarterback and Hunter Nichols at running back. If the Vikings can beef up that defense, which allowed around 35 points per game last season, they could have a real shot at the TVC-Ohio crown. Much like the Vikings, the Wellston Rockets have a very familiar background. With the departure of 3-time All-TVC running back Nick Cox, senior Travis J. John will have an opportunity to shine alongside quarterback Michael Graham. J. John was named an all-conference player while splitting carries with Cox. He should be in store for a monster year as he takes on a heavier workload.
For sure. And you know, J. John and Yates, they're both on our Player of the Year watch list. Do you think that they're going to be the force that could possibly drive them to a TVC-Ohio title?
I think the Vikings and the Rockets will finish 3rd and 4th respectively. Nelsonville-York and Athens are still my favorites to win it all. I'm going to give Athens the edge between the two as the Buckeyes did lose so many seniors. While replacing Brendan Sano is no easy task, junior quarterback Clay Davis will have all-conference receiver Robert Dickelman to make the job a little bit easier. If Davis can steer the ship half as well as Sano did, Athens should be hard to stop.
Well, you know, there's no doubt that they know how to put points on the board over there in the Plains. Thanks for joining us, Clark.